Hello, in this video I'm going to show you a little bit more about using the DreamCalc calculator to make calculations for charts. And we're going to do the direct calculation of the midheaven. So this is in part 6.2.1 of the lesson. It's where we have the local sidereal time, and we're going to find the right ascension of the midheaven, the RAMC, and we're going to directly calculate the midheaven from that. That is, we're going to take equatorial coordinates and we're going to convert it into the zodiac. So we'll convert from a degree on the equator, which is on the meridian, onto the zodiac, and that gives us the midheaven. So here we have the example that is in your lesson, where we already found that the local sidereal time of this native is 17:39:47. And we're going to use the DreamCalc calculator to make these calculations. Now you can use, again, your keypad and the star button and the slash button on your keypad on your computer, or you can click these buttons. I think I'll click the buttons here so that you can see it visually. So the first thing we need to do is we need to find the right ascension of the midheaven, and that is done very easily simply by multiplying the local sidereal time by 15, and you can see the instruction here under step 14. So what we're going to do is put the local sidereal time into degree, minute, and second format, and we'll multiply it by 15. So what we do is we type 17, and then we click the button for degree, minute, second. 39, click it again. 47, click it again. And then we're going to multiply that by 15. And we press enter, and we get 264.94 and a long decimal point. Now, what you can do to convert this directly into degrees, minutes, and seconds again is just click the button. And it's 264.56.45. And you can see that's exactly what's here in the lesson, 264.56.45. So that's the degree of right ascension on the equator that's on the meridian. Now we have to convert that to the midheaven. And we're going to do that using a trigonometric equation, but we have to know the obliquity of the ecliptic first. And you can use 2326 as a standard one, but I know from Janice, the Janice program, that when she was born, it was 232654. So let's clear this out. And in step 16, here is the equation to do that. Now, on some calculators, you have to type in the numbers first, and then you press the trigonometric function. In this calculator, you can do it all directly, and you can even enter in the parentheses. So we're going to do that here. We're first going to start with arctan. That's the inverse of the tangent function. And here's the tangent button. I'm circling it with my cursor. But to get the arctan, or the tan minus 1, we have to click Shift, then Tangent. And you can see up here, we have arctan in the little display box in the calculator. Now what comes next is a parenthesis, and we'll add that. Now we need the tangent of the RAMC. So I'm going to click Tangent, and then add in the RAMC, which is 264.56.45. And then we are going to divide that, so we can use the slash or divide, and we're going to divide that by the cosine of the obliquity of the ecliptic. So we just click cosine, and then type in 23, 26, 54, and then we add in the final parenthesis. And this will calculate it all in one fell swoop. Now, It's 85 degrees and then a long decimal point. Let's convert that back to degrees so it's more familiar. That's 85, 21, 41 if we round up the seconds. Now, one thing you'll notice here is that the right ascension of the midheaven is 264, but the degree of the zodiac it's telling us is 85. Well, that's not possible. Longitude in the zodiac and right ascension on the equator begin at 0 Aries. So there's no way the numbers could be that far apart. Sometimes what the calculation does is it gives you a number on the opposite side of the zodiac. So if your answer, like this, 85 degrees, is way off from the right ascension of the midheaven, all you have to do is add or subtract 180, and that will be your answer. That will get you to the right side of the zodiac. So to get 85 closer to 264, we're going to add 180 degrees. So we'll add plus 180, and that gets us 265 point, and then a long decimal. We'll convert that into degrees by pressing the button, and it's 265, 21, 41. And you know that the absolute longitude of Sagittarius is 240. So we know that since this is just above 240, we know we're in Sagittarius. In fact, we could just subtract 240, and that will give us 25, 21, 41 Sagittarius. That's the midheaven.